Cincinnati resident Catherine Greenwood was passing through Seymour last weekend on Highway 50 when she saw a startling sight: dozens and dozens of dead sandhill cranes. She later posted what she saw on Facebook, where it went viral. Clayton Baumgarth visited the site Tuesday to confirm the story and has more on the avian flu that has spread to wild flocks.
I'm standing just outside of Seymour where these birds were first spotted. Now, these sandhill cranes have not been tested for bird flu yet, but the DNR says that because of waterfowl in the area and other cranes being tested and confirmed to have bird flu, it's likely they're dead because of bird flu.
Since Greenwood's post, the number of dead cranes at the site has risen to nearly 30. Reports of the dead birds in Jackson County have been coming to the DNR since early January. Those early reports have been confirmed as caused by bird flu.
Throughout January, we just started to see those mortalities rise to the point where there were hundreds of them that have died. Right now, we're estimating 500 to 600 based on reports. I'm pretty confident that there's more than that.
So far this year, about 1,500 sandhills have been reported dead across the state. Similarly, over 1,000 Canada geese and 1,000 snow geese have also been reported dead due to bird flu. It's difficult to track how many wild birds are sick with bird flu because the primary way of testing is through collected carcasses that have been reported to the agency.
Sometimes there'll be some carcasses that I think are really high value and I would like to get them collected, but I can't get a hold of the property owner, and so I can't go collect those or sample them.
Other times, logistics becomes an issue, as a limited number of staff aren't able to get samples from all over the state to the lab in a timely manner. Avian influenza's grasp on the state's wild bird population is becoming more visible. Goose Pond Fish and Wildlife Area had to put up signs warning visitors about sick and dying birds that have been spotted on site.
I think they had roughly 200 that died around that area, and all 200 of those birds died like a week before they had a large outreach event there. And so there were a lot of birders, a lot of members of the public. There were a lot of folks going to Goose Pond, and there were all those dead carcasses around. And so we put out some information to let folks know what was going on.
Birding groups say they are heartbroken to see the sick birds at the park and worry about it spreading to others.
My big concerns is that it spreads to the whooping cranes. There's an endangered species out here, the whooping crane, and we hope that none of them get it.
Fleece says that while 70 cases of humans with bird flu have been confirmed nationwide, roughly 68 of them were working in a confined space directly with sick flocks.
I think they largely were breathing in that virus, but they certainly had considerably more exposure than your average person.
Goose Pond is still open to visitors. The DNR says that bird flu poses a small risk to humans, but still encourages people to not approach any sick or dead birds. For Indiana News Desk, I'm Clayton Baumgarth.
Now, dead or sick birds can be reported to the Indiana DNR tip page at in.gov/sickwildlife.